Hello wonderful viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about an important and very interesting story. Dele Momodu lauding Atiku Abubakar for his contribution to democratic development in Nigeria. Before we get deeper, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our updates. Recently, at a special event in Adamawa State, Dele Momodu, the veteran journalist and publisher, gave a remarkable tribute to Atiku Abubakar. Momodu praised Atiku for being more than just a politician. He described him as a statesman, someone whose dedication, patience, and commitment have left a real mark on Nigeria's democratic journey. Now, I want you to picture this. In a country where politics often seems chaotic, where disagreements can turn messy, here is a man who has consistently chosen patience, law, and principle over shortcuts and intimidation. That alone is remarkable. Momodu highlighted that Atiku has always valued peaceful engagement over violence, principles over personal ambition. He reminded the audience that back in 1993, Atiku made a decision during the SDP primaries to step down for another candidate, showing a level of humility and respect for democratic principles that is rare in politics. This act, simple as it may sound, sends a strong message. Leadership is not just about winning. It is about doing what is right for the people and for the system. You see, viewers, what Momodu is pointing out is not just political history, it is a lesson for everyone. Atiku's approach reminds us that democracy is more than elections. It is about institutions, about respecting rules, and about fostering an environment where ideas matter more than threats. And yes, if you are enjoying this insight, go ahead now and smash that like button. It really helps us bring more stories like this. Now, think about this. How often do we see politicians who operate without thugs or intimidation? Momodu emphasized that Atiku has never relied on force to achieve his goals. That is significant because it shows that leadership built on ideas, respect, and dialogue can actually work. And beyond politics, Atiku has demonstrated leadership through his contributions to education, business, and philanthropy. He has invested in society, proving that leadership extends beyond holding office. This is exactly the kind of example young people in Nigeria need to see, a reminder that service is a lifelong commitment, not just something you do while in power. Another key point Momodu made was about Atiku's respect for law and institutions. Many times, Atiku has engaged the courts and followed due process to resolve disputes. While others may see challenges as obstacles, Atiku has used them as opportunities to strengthen Nigeria's democratic system. This is a big deal, viewers. It shows that democracy can grow stronger when leaders choose rules and dialogue over shortcuts or violence. And let's not forget Atiku's approach to national unity. In a country as diverse as Nigeria, bridging divides is not easy. Yet Atiku has shown that it is possible to maintain a vision that reaches across ethnic, religious, and regional lines. Momodu highlighted this as one of Atiku's greatest contributions, showing that a leader can rise above division and work for the whole nation. I want you to pause for a moment and think about what that really means. In today's political climate, where division often dominates headlines, a leader who values unity, dialogue, and principle is not just refreshing, it is necessary. Momodu's tribute was a reminder that democracy is strengthened not by rhetoric or empty promises, but by consistent action, respect for institutions, and a commitment to the people. And here's something very important. Momodu also pointed out that Atiku has shown resilience. Despite the ups and downs of political life, despite not always winning elections, he continues to serve, continue to contribute, continue to inspire. This kind of resilience is a lesson for all Nigerians. Life will challenge you, politics will challenge you, but consistency, patience, and integrity are what make a real difference. Now, let's talk about why this matters for the future. With voices like Dele Momodu publicly praising Atiku, it sets a standard for leadership. It encourages other politicians to think beyond short-term gains, to consider the long-term health of our democracy, and to engage with the people respectfully and responsibly. For voters, it is a chance to reflect on what qualities we want in our leaders. Do we want charisma alone, or do we want vision, principle, and dedication to national development? If you are following so far, I want to remind you again to subscribe to this channel and share this video. It helps spread this important discussion so more people can understand the value of leadership rooted in principle. Momodu also addressed criticisms that sometimes come with praise. Some people argue that his support for Atiku might be motivated by personal gain or political strategy. Others question Atiku's repeated attempts at the presidency, suggesting ambition could overshadow service. But the key takeaway here is this: whether you agree or not, the conversation forces Nigerians to reflect on what leadership truly means. It challenges us to demand more from our leaders and to recognize when someone genuinely contributes to the democratic process. Another lesson from this tribute is the importance of leadership beyond office. Atiku has remained active in business, education, and philanthropy even when not holding political power. This sends a strong message. Leadership is not only about holding a position. It is about making a tangible difference in the lives of people. It is about using your knowledge, experience, and resources to contribute to society consistently. I want to remind you all, while watching this story unfold, to think critically about what you value in your leaders. We often focus only on election results, but democracy is also built in the everyday decisions, in the respect for rules, in the ability to engage peacefully and thoughtfully. And this is exactly why Dele Momodu's praise is so noteworthy. It isn't just flattery. It is a reflection on the qualities that sustain democracy and stability in Nigeria. And here is the final point for this part of our discussion. Atiku's story, as highlighted by Momodu, is a reminder that leadership is tested in both success and adversity. How a leader responds to challenges, how they respect institutions, how they persist in the face of setbacks. All of these define their real contribution to democracy. And as viewers, it is important that we notice these qualities, celebrate them, and also hold leaders accountable when they fall short. Before we pause here, I want to remind you one more time, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends and family. This kind of discussion is vital for everyone who wants to see Nigeria progress and our democracy strengthen.